Okay, a little in-depth look at the madness that goes on at 420. We'll start over here. We've got the farm. Little piggies.
And we have the sniper on the roof.
The grave digger is demolishing town.
And soon to go after the General Lee.
There's no method to my madness. Just whatever flips my trigger at the moment. Like I said, weirdness happens at 420. Harambe wants an ice cream. Now, the Micromachine trains. And for the final touch, skeleton lights.
Soon all of us will have special names. Names designed to cause the cathode ray tube to resonate. The battle for the mind of North America will be fought in the video arena. The Videodrome. The television screen is the retina of the mind's eye. Therefore, the television screen is part of the physical structure of the brain. Therefore, whatever appears on the television screen emerges as raw experience for those who watch it. Therefore, television is reality, and reality is less than television.
Equate Hitler's use of propaganda with the way that propaganda, if you will, is used, let us say, here in the United States. Are you suggesting that there is a parallel?
Needless to say, it's not being used in this way now. But the point is, it seems to me, that there are methods at present available method superior in some respects to Hitler's method, which could be used in a bad situation. I mean, what I feel very strongly is that we mustn't be caught by surprise by our own advancing technology. This has happened again and again in history. With technology has advanced, and this changes social conditions, and suddenly people have found themselves in a situation which they didn't foresee and doing all sorts of things they didn't really want to do.
Well, now, what do you mean? Do you mean that we develop our television, but we don't know how to use it correctly? Is that the point that you're making?
Well, at present, the television, I think, is being used quite harmlessly. It's being used, I think, I would feel it's being used too much to distract everybody all the time. But I mean, imagine, which must be the situation in all communist countries, where the television, where it exists, is always saying the same thing the whole time. It's always driving along. It's not creating a wide front of distraction. It's creating a one-pointed drumming in of a single idea all the time. It's obviously an immensely powerful instrument.
To keep Hitler out the White House.
American Hitler.
The members of the press, some of whom have been calling him Hitler.
You called Trump Hitler. You said Trump was a threat to democracy that had to be stopped. You said Hitler had to be stopped.
If Hitler only knew, if Mussolini only...
Look, Donald Trump is a criminal. He's a threat to democracy.
To confront the threat posed by Trump's promised MAGA authoritarianism.
The threat from Donald Trump to democracy.
I believe Donald Trump does present an existential threat to our democracy.
He is an existential threat to the democracy.
Recognize that Donald Trump is an existential threat to our democracy.
That looming threat to democracy. The biggest threat to democracy, Donald.
We got to focus on the greatest threat to American democracy that we have ever seen. And that is in Donald Trump.
I'm the enemy because I like to think. I like to read. I'm into freedom of speech and freedom of choice. I'm the kind of guy who likes to sit in a greasy spoon and wonder, gee, should I have the T-bone steak or the jumbo rack of barbecued ribs with the side order of gravy fries? I want high cholesterol. I want to eat bacon and butter and buckets of cheese, okay? I want to smoke a Cuban cigar the size of Cincinnati in the non-smoking section. I want to run through the streets naked with green jello all over my body reading Playboy magazine. Why? Because I suddenly might feel the need to, okay, pal? I've seen the future. You know what it is? It's a 47-year-old virgin sitting around in his beige pajamas drinking a banana broccoli shake singing, I'm an Oscar Mayer wiener.